Hello there, virtual racers. This is Sim Racing Jason, and once again you find yourself watching Pitlanes Sim Racing. Today we're going to be diving into the world of VR as we check out the brand new Formula Vee open wheeler for iRacing. So come and join me after the intro and let's find out what we think of this new Rookie Series racer. Okay, iRacers, here we are in the virtual reality cockpit of the new Formula Vee open wheel racer that was introduced to the iRacing service as part of the 2021 Season 3 build. We are going to have some fun up against the AI around the national configuration of the Red Bull Ring. Let's just try and survive turn one. Ooh. So the first thing you need to know is this is completely different to any other open wheeler that you've experienced on iRacing to date. So as you can see from this pixel perfect virtual reproduction, we don't have to worry about any form of aero. Nothing, not even a nod towards it. The only thing that helps keep this thing on the racetrack are these four black round things in each corner, and they don't even give you slick versions of these. So we've got no aero, grooved rubber. Now, what that means is you are never going to experience any high-speed thrills, but what you are going to get are action-packed spills all the way from lights out to flag waving. You're going to be constantly involved in a battle with somebody somewhere, and it is fantastic. There's no artificial aids, as in, DRS, push to pass. We got no ABS, traction control. It literally it's all about you. It's all about how you drive the car. And the one thing, the one word when it comes to racing these is momentum. Momentum is king. Now what you've got to remember is basically this is an old Volkswagen Beetle. They've ripped the car body off, slapped on this basic racing shell on it, and that's it. So you've still got the old air-cooled engine out the back there powering the rear wheels.
Right side's clear. Well done, good pass.
There is absolutely nothing high-tech about these at all, but that makes the driving experience so pure. It's beautiful. It's, it's a really raw, visceral experience. You can go wheel to wheel, toe to toe. It's just something I've not really overly experienced in open wheelers, especially on iRacing. As you can see, you can follow through. And these little engines have a very narrow rev band. So you make so few gear changes, it's so different. Normally you're banging down the box.
Still there. Clear left.
But around this circuit here, you'll only change gear a couple of times. It's all about keeping that momentum up, making sure that you've got enough torque to keep gaining speed with.
Left side.
It just requires a different mindset, but once it starts to click, and by no means have I fully got a handle on this yet. It's such a unique driving experience, but it's so pleasurable, it's so much fun. The cars have got a constant little bit of slip to them, and as long as you manage it, you can actually use that to help keep that apex speed up. And they are just they are just fantastic to drive. They really are. Over the sausage curb again. I'm going to be getting a penalty by the FIA stewards at this rate. I just love they get the puff of smoke out the back there. These little old engines, you know, they were never built in an era of emission controls and checks. But this is, you know, this is about as simplistic and as cost effective as motorsport can get. And it gives you a chance to hone your skills after coming out of go-karts. It's all about racecraft, being smooth with the car, being measured and careful with your inputs. I think if you can crack these, and if you can race close and cleanly, it's going to set you up for, you know, all the other open wheel series that iRacing have got. But just from a driving perspective, iRacing really have got this one nailed. It's a beautifully natural driving experience. They've really got these grooved rubber tyres and the soft suspension really working well. Now, you know, I think the force feedback and the information I'm getting back from the car and the tyres is pretty much spot on. But then again, I'm basing that opinion on the use of a direct drive wheel. Oh, cheeky. So your mileage may vary depending on your particular setup. I find that the way I'm able to balance the car, you know, induce a little bit of slide but hold that slide, is all thanks to the force feedback, the information that I'm getting back from the car. And I think that's what makes it so enjoyable. You know, it's not high speed, it's not fast, but it's just such a fantastic driving experience that you could almost just, I say hot lap, you don't hot lap in a Formula Vee. You're lucky if you get into triple figures top speed wise. But that's not what these cars are about, and that is what I love about them. So say, look, we're keeping the momentum up, we're now gaining with the pack again. That's it, induce a little bit of slide, just manage it, manage it, manage it. Ah. I am not a big open wheel fan. They don't particularly suit my driving style. They're a little bit too aero sensitive for me. These things are just amazing. Get cheeky with the track limits. Throw it in. That's it. Look, keep it going. But yeah, once you understand about the style of driving required, the level of momentum needed, and you know, it sort of clicks that, oh, I see how to get the most out of these things, then you will have some of the best racing action you can have on the iRacing service. You won't get a moment's peace and you'll love every minute of it. Now remember, these cars, they are free, so we can all jump in, we can all enjoy them, depending on if you've got the track or not, of course. But if you find yourself with a few minutes, try go from the wide line there. Just felt the car start to slip, so just come off the throttle there, and it naturally just reconnected with the road surface. Grip level came back, and I was able to get the power back down again. Well, this could be a little bit fraught, couldn't it? Whoa. Yeah, you're really going to enjoy the racing experience that these give you. I asked a little bit too much of the rear tyres there. Though they are lightweight, still got an engine and gearbox hanging out over the back there. But again, the tyre model that they've got, oh, there's a little car there being a bit cheeky behind me, so I'm just going to take a little bit of a line there and block him. But the tyre model, coupled with the track surface modelling and the physics, means that you know exactly what this car is doing, why it's doing it, and how to put it right, correct it, get it right. And I love that. I love when you can work with the car rather than against it. If you're an iRacer, have you already tried out the Formula Vee? Is it your car of choice for this particular season? Please let me know in the comments. If you haven't tried it out, why not? Is it just not your thing? Do you prefer a proper open wheeler with a bit more power and a bit more aero? Let me know in the comments. Right, well, that's me done. Hope you enjoyed my my take of this Formula Vee for iRacing. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. A sub would be nice. A share would be even better. I can then get this sim racing content to as many fellow sim racers as possible, because I love sharing my thoughts and views on sim racing. Well, I think that is me done. So we'll call it at that. Remember, when you're out on track, race hard, race fair. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.